Alright guys, I thought I'd share another purchase with you. This is a Vim Tools PDUJ100 4-piece power drive universal joint adapter set. This is made in Taiwan. Pull this up to the screen so you guys can get a good look at the part number here. We'll open the box, see what we have inside. Inside we have an EvaFoam case. This is going to be for storing these particular 4 items in here. What you have here is, if you remove it, you can see the green in the background and know that it's missing. These are all hex drive, all 4 of them. And on the end here we have a universal joint, which is going to have a 1/4 inch, a 3/8, a 1/4 inch bit, and a 5/16 bit. All these are made with the S2 chrome. According to Vim, you can actually impact these as well. This is a octagon or a multi-hex drive here. So these are supposed to be really smooth. They're not supposed to gall up from impact or anything else. We'll see how that works out. Being that you're going to use this on a 1/4 inch drive, I really don't think you're going to have a whole lot of issues as far as beating these up. You see these are really beefed up here at the bottom here, just as they go into the hex. So these are going to take a lot of punishment. This is something I opted to buy versus the sockets that I showed on my last video. I bought some extension drives, which were, I believe, 1/2 inch drive. They also offered them a 1/4 inch drive. I did not care for the pin design that they had. They were an import item and they were made in China. I didn't feel that they were going to hold up to the abuse, especially considering the pin and the ones on Amazon aren't hardened. If you look at them, and they're just like a chrome pin. It goes through there almost hollow, like a nut and a bolt. They have Torx on each side of it. So I didn't feel that they were going to hold up, especially for what I was going to use them for. Most of the time what I'm using these guys for is take apart dashes, cabin air filters, take off air breather boxes, miscellaneous bolts like that. I do a lot of valve covers and miscellaneous stuff like that, and I get tired of having to switch in between swivels and everything else. So I can put this guy on the end of here, and I can pretty much put any socket I want on the end of here and go through, bust a valve cover off or anything else. And I don't have to switch between a swivel or anything else. I can do it all right from here and not have to swap tools or anything else. Most of the time I do not use a particular impact gun like this. Most of the time I'm using a TD, I believe it's a TD020D, I believe, which is a Makita, which is a pen style impact gun. And like I said, most of the time I'm taking off air breathers, I'm doing cabin air filters and miscellaneous things of those sorts when I'm doing services. So this makes life a whole lot easier. And then with this guy right here, I can put my Torx bit on here to get to my cabin air filters and stuff like that. So this makes life a whole lot easier. At least it does for me. I'm going to give them a try and see what happens. And like I said, these are pretty beefy. These aren't like the little cheap things you're going to buy off of Amazon or eBay or anything like that. Like I said, they're really beefy in this section right here before they go into the swivel joint. There's a lot of material here. And obviously, this being a 1/4 inch hex, you can't beef this up any more than what it is. But when you put it in the tool, you can see anything from that point forward has got a lot of material. It's going to take a lot of punishment. It's going to actually absorb a lot of energy and disperse that to the bolt. So this is a really nice quality piece, guys. But I thought I'd share that with you guys. Any of you who watch my videos know that I'm not an EvaFoam fan, but this is something that's probably going to stay in the EvaFoam. Makes a small footprint in the box. Lets me know that it's missing. Like I said, it's a lot easier to keep it organized that way. And most of the time these two right here will probably be in my toolbox. These are probably the most common ones that I use. They'll probably be in my tool tray or my magnetic cup holder or whatever it may be on my cart. Like I said, this is one that I'll be using all the time and every day. I'll give you guys an update on how they worked out, but I think this is going to be the way to go versus buying Koken or Apex or something like that. They do offer specific sizes, but unfortunately you're going to pay anywhere from $49 to $85 a piece for those. This whole particular set right here, I believe it came in right around 40 bucks, 50 bucks, something like that. So I don't think it's going to break the bank, and this is going to resolve a lot of issues for me as far as wanting a specific swivel to do specific things like air cleaners and stuff like that. Like I said, I can put any socket on the end of here, and I do not have to buy individual ones. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. Give me a like, share, subscribe. If I can answer any questions for you, let me know. And I'll put that part number on the screen for you guys one more time. You can do a little research yourself and see if this is for you. Like I said, it's a PDUJ100. Alright guys, we'll talk to you later. Have a good night.